Hello, I'm EnterElysium, welcome back, of course, to Stellaris 2.2, playing as Weyland Yutani Corporation in the Megacorp DLC. We are doing okay right now. We're mostly focusing on trying to get some of the fancy resources sorted at off-world habitat locations. So what have we got over here that we can fix? Ooh, a massive glacier. Gone. Done. Upgrade that building. We've got a lot of jobs available for miners. We can upgrade that as well to get even more miners. We do want to get a lot of mining going on this world. Like, there is a lot of stuff here that we can use. Is there anything else? Like any buildings that we'd want to put down? I don't think there really is. I mean, a gene clinic, right? Okay, a gene clinic would be helpful. Produce more people. What about up here? Get rid of that. Again, we've got a lot of jobs sitting around, so yeah, turn back to these gene clinics. I know I kind of shrugged them off, but... Oh, hello. Do you have overcrowding? That's interesting. You're getting resettled. To the Venus habitat, I believe, this time. None of you seem to register as unemployed, but I'll send someone. Build that city district up there. Right. Sirius Prime. I guess you can build yourself a mining district. And then a city. Venus. How you doing? Need a couple more people. Uranus. Kind of fine right now. Substance abuse a trait. That's lovely. That's a lot of substance abuse right there. Joy. Consumer goods is positive. Do we actually have all of our resources positive? No! Rare crystal is still negative. Okay, I thought we were like the first time we were positive on everything for a very long time. But it's not the case.
Research actualized.
What do we get? Vitality booster. Nice. Stomach capacity, pretty good. Leader level cap +1. Leader upkeep -10%. You know what? We'll go with that. Collective self. You work for the company, for the betterment of the company. Are you attacking?
Upscaling.
You are. You got hired to attack the Ish. Wow. Interesting.
Colonial Enterprise upsizing.
I think we'll also probably want to put down some defense platforms around that as well. Let's look at our defense platform tech. Still pretty terrible because the amount of damage we put out is just no way near good enough. Because our tech's very behind. But, yeah. Okay. Drop one of those shields. Go for crystal infused plating. Ooh. Shield capacitor instead of that. That seems a good call. Yeah. And we'll go for that. And we'll put down half a dozen. I'll help with the defense of that system. Not that I'm sure how much of a defense that will be, because if we get attacked, the time for us to get there and the time for them to get there is probably just in their favor. hello. You want to declare war against the same people that you failed to declare war on? No, I'm voting no. You've declared war on them like 3 times, and you can't defeat a one-province minor nation. You just don't seem to be able to. I don't know why. The Interstellar Ish can use the Expropriation cast spell against us. Oh, hello. Hi. Harmonious Collective. Authoritarian Xenophile.
I just love aliens. I need them under my control.
Very certain about... Oh, okay, hello. Human Transstellar can use hostile takeover against us. Yeah. I'm just going to ignore that war declaration. You're falling apart, mate. There might come a time when we need to break up our federation. It's not now. These two are still too powerful.
Upscaling complete.
Sirius Prime looking pretty fine. Yeah, a few more people here will help. I'm still negative on that rare crystal. Who's building rare crystal? Was it Venus? Yeah. Venus was the one in charge of that rare crystal. Shouldn't be a problem. Can we just get one extra person?
Upscaling complete.
Be a little while. I don't know why it just doesn't give me a date for the next person. It's got this growth progress, and you can guess how long it's going to be. And obviously growth does vary month to month. But it'd be nice if it gave you a date, just saying you will have another population this date, and then be like, okay, I'll have another population for like 3 years or whatever. You can work it out, but I'd like to be able to know at a glance. Okay, unemployment. You have it. We need to fix it. What can we do here? We could just put a crystal plant here. It's not going to be the most efficient way to do things, but we could just do it. Or we could resettle someone. That would work. This Venus habitat was close to getting another... Yeah. Bam. Done. Venus habitat. Synthetic crystal plant. Fluid. And then you will need more habitation, I think. Yes.
Upscaling complete.
Okay, not too bad. Minerals is looking pretty ropey. That's the only one I'll say it actually looks a bit too ropey right now. We need some more transport ships, but we can do them as necessary. Suland is almost terraformed. Mars is on the way. Strike force of 2 corvettes. Right. Split... Now. False. Didn't mean to do that. Transfer ships. We want to transfer 1 destroyer. I think that's the problem here. No, it isn't. Okay, what is the problem? Ah, yeah, I can't drop the number of destroyers. I'd like to. That doesn't matter. We can adjust it when we actually have a fight. This is fine. You've got a lot of cruisers, which is a bit weird. I don't know why it's generated a lot of these New fleets? Disband fleet. Disbanding a fleet will also defend any ships associated with... I mean, there's... actually, there is a corvette here. There is a lot of just single corvette... Wait, what? Why do I have a lot of single corvettes? Oh, right. They've actually got a corvette assigned to them, but they've actually not got the corvette in them. Okay, oh, gonna have to get rid of all of these. Also, why is this, like, this big, yet we've got a lot more screen real estate, and it's making me have to look through that? I could hit the reinforce all button and make a million tiny little corvettes. That's totally helpful. Oh my god, how many are there? Was it because, like, single corvettes on their way to joining a fleet were killed, and thus they generated an empty fleet? That's just... Stellaris almost got to a point where I was like, this game feels polished and finished, and now it's got a lot of these little, just frustrating dead ends in it again. What even are you? That's why the game is saying, oh, you know, you're going to be really over your naval capacity if you bulk out your fleets. It's because it thinks I've got a million of them. Okay, let's start with the basics, right? We'll collapse those together.
Colonial enterprise established.
Okay, Earth habitat is set up. We can upgrade all of your defense stations. Okay, firstly, just build a habitat because people need somewhere to live, and then build a couple of trade districts. Have Centauri. You've got too many people. We could send people away. A rural world? I guess because I've got lots of generators. I don't know why you're a rural world. I don't understand. Right. What are you complaining about? You're not complaining. No, you are complaining. You are complaining that you are overcrowded. Right. Well, luxury residence helps there. And probably just going to say something dumb like commercial zone. Fill it out. Yeah, that seems to work quite nicely. Yeah, you keep wanting to propose that war. You're just so awful. We're working on reducing the empire sprawl. It's not great because we've added so many districts.
Ships upscaled.
Oh, it's just... Yeah, having habitats increases our number of districts, so it increases our empire sprawl. It's like, we're not sprawling. We can be in one sector and actually have quite a high empire sprawl just because of the number of districts if you build tall. Oh, it's... I have feelings about that. I'm sorry. If you will always have penalties if you are playing a tiny nation, right? You just have to deal with those penalties. Set it yourself as like a personal challenge, but don't expect a tiny nation to be equivalent to a large nation because you can build the tiny nation spawn. There's only so much you can do with so much land. And just the constant forcing of trying to make these things equal is just... Oh, it's frustrating. Okay, go. Now, can we do some work with our genetics and stuff? So could we remove slow learners? Or decadent? Improve ourselves? Oh, or we could spend a point. I just punched the microphone. Communal. Pop housing usage. Yeah, I honestly think that as Weyland Yutani, human plus. You can get more humans in the same area. Apply template. How many places can I apply this template to? Actually, quite a lot.
Situation log revised.
There are species with unspent trait points in Empire. Robots, okay. Create template. Robot. Let's actually pick what they're going to have. Double jointed. Housing usage goes down. Durable. Upkeep goes down. That's pretty nice. Unity from jobs, 15%. Pop assembly cost. Pop assembly speed. Minerals. Food. Energy credits. Let's decrease the housing cost for now. And then reduce the upkeep as well. Unless we're going to add a negative. High maintenance. Assembly cost. You know what? Make it more expensive. Maybe then... reduce that upkeep. And power drills. Done. And this is like Robot 2.0, because this is a major upgrade. And then apply template to all the robots.
Situation log revised.
That won't take too long.
Upscaling complete.
What do we do? Venus habitat. Okay. You are almost merged. Merging. Okay, now you're merged. Open the fleet manager. Add a corvette. Add a cruiser. Where does it say our total limit? Here we go, 170. $666 will do. Yeah, and that's half a fleet. Okay. The reinforced cost is going to be pretty expensive, but worthwhile. We have to still have to worry about you. I mean, it's not so worrying like the Zack plot or the Tzin, but they're a problem. You aren't. You're the main issue. If you go like firing all cylinders, you can really hit my capital. There's not much I can do about that, so you have to really think about what to do for the defenses there. Probably want to even build more platforms here, not that we have the alloy right now. Why even have to up our alloy supply? We actually managed to get down pretty low on it. We have been building a lot of habitats, so maybe we don't need more. Maybe we just need to lay off the habitats for like a year or two. Speaking of those habitats, how you doing? Pretty good.
Upscaling complete. Upscaling complete.
Mars is ready for habitation. I'm gonna put a encourage growth down on there. We've got the food. Like, we're only getting plus 40 now, so it's not perfect. Wait, didn't it say Mars is ready for habitation? Am I imagining that? I swear you said Mars is ready for habitation. Oh, Mars habitat. Ah, right, yes. Okay, you're feeling a bit better over here. Still not great with the amount of... You know, we'll switch out you for a city. Yeah.
Upscaling complete.
You are kind of scary, Lavis. The fleet power is inferior. Economic power is equivalent. Technology level is inferior. Huh. I guess you're just super sprawling. You look kind of scary. What about you?
Next generation species updates deployed.
Yes, we have the human plus. Pathetic, inferior, inferior. Oh. Hi. And human plus is good, which means that they take up less room. Build ourselves a city. Maybe 2 cities? Just 1 for now, actually. Okay. I still really want to find out what's in the L gate, but we need another point for that, and
Research actualized.
can't control when we get that point or not. Unless there is a technology. There's not. Food processing center. More food. You know what? It's pretty tempting. It will cost us a volatile moat. We have plus 5 of those and 10. Oh, actually 100. Sorry, not 100. 1,000 in storage. Yeah, sure. A bit more food would be great, because then we can spam the growth everywhere. And what we could do is actually go to planets and sectors, look down the planet list, and look for something that's got... Do you say jobs here? I really feel if you're going to display population these days, you need to always say jobs next to it. It should say population and jobs. And that should be, in theory, population and then brackets, any without housing or spare housing, you know, and then the same for jobs. Jobs, and then jobs that are spare. Because now I just want to see if there's any world where we've got like a crap ton of space. Like here. That's a 40 difference between jobs and that. So you would get the decision, encourage growth. And I would even give you a robot assembly plant. Here, no, no, no. Like, it needs to be a big enough gap to make it worth it, because we are spending 1,000 resources. Here, probably not. Not for 18. Here would be worth it, just because there is a lot of space on the planet. I haven't opened up the space, but we can totally keep up with that. Because, you know, there's mining districts here, and we need mining. It's one of the things we desperately need. In fact, I'll put a robot assembly line down as well.
Upscaling complete.
Are you human or human plus plus? I suspect you're still human because I asked humans before I made the human plus plus.
Upscaling complete.
Yeah, I think you're human. Migration treaty. Agree. Because everyone loves my empire and will want to come live here. And then I can use them for labor.
Special project actualized.
Right, we've got Robot 2.0. Sapient combat AI is about to happen. That's going to go well. I'm so tempted to move the fleet out from Sol, because if that goes poorly and our habitats get attacked, you know what, I'm going to do it. I'm going to move them over here. I've never actually had it triggered to me. You know, I'm gonna leave them there. We don't know it's super dangerous. We're Weyland Yutani. We're overconfident. Once you settle, we'll have to genetically modify you as well.
Upscaling complete. Colonial enterprise upsizing. Research actualized.
Sipping combat AI, excellent. Energy credits from jobs, 5%. It's reasonable. I might just take this because it's really super quick to do. Just up our research from the research stations.
Complete.
Which is a fraction for all our research, but whatever. Oh, did I not hit colonize Mars orbital? Hmm. I thought I hit colonize. Oh. Yeah, we're already colonizing it. I think someone's on the way. Yes, we're making colony ship. We are needing more consumer goods. And since you're consumer goods, upgrade. You need more housing. Yeah, it's going to be luxury. Just because apparently we can't put a city block there, so we'll put luxury housing instead. I don't know how that works, but it does. Just, it does. I don't know how.
Upscaling complete.
One reason I'm trying to keep all of these production buildings together, like metallurgists and stuff and fabricators, is because there's a building coming that we saw in one of the texts that we declined to pick, which buffs all metallurgists and all productions. And so we can build that building to...
Upsizing.
You stop guaranteeing independence of someone I don't care about. I'm being a bit savage today, but sorry. I really don't care about them. I'm not sorry. Minerals is looking a little bit better. Still a bit on the anemic side. Energy's great. You've got a 20 difference. Yeah, I'm going to end anti-crime campaign, and we're going to go encourage planetary growth. Is there anyone else? Like, there's a 17 difference here. We did decline it before, but it's got a lot of minerals. Yeah, encourage planetary growth. And we'll go Ministry of Culture. And, oh, God knows what I want for the rest. You know what? Food. We're doing food here. Sure. We're doing food with the food processing. Okay, I guess we're already doing that, so I don't need to do the food. Hydroponic farm?
Research
Yeah.
actualized.
I think we're good.
Upscaling complete.
Unless we want to do, like, the 13 gap here. Yeah, sure, we've got the food. Containment field, plus 10% science. I'm thinking the X-ray lasers. Increases our output of damage, which we desperately need. What we really need is more engineering, but engineering is our lowest science. It gives us a lot of cool stuff to do with buildings and mega engineering and structures, which we need. Increase our economy by buffing our structures, which we also need. And also makes our guns better. And there's several in there that we have just not researched at all, like missiles and so on, which are still all engineering. I think engineering is just one of these things that's just got better and better and better. And it's just so good.
Upscaling complete.
That I think they need to rebalance it a little bit. I did say, you know, society used to be trash and is now really good, but it's only really good in the early to mid game. After mid game, it falls off. Like right now, society's not doing much for us. It's small buffs. Like there are key things, and there's a lot of key things, but you need them early mid, and then after that, they are just pointless. Yeah, you're doing good. Could make an agricultural district. We've not really got the jobs for it.
Research actualized. Upscaling complete.
We need more jobs here. I don't know how to give you more jobs, mate. I could upgrade one of these. Yeah, sure. We'll upgrade these. Advanced food processing. That's going to be useful. Business management nexus. Oh, pretty tasty. Military garrisons. Food from farmers just 10% straight off the bat. It's pretty good. I think we'll just go with that just because it's a flat buff that doesn't cost us anything. Any food world now has an upgrade we can grab. I know I was just talking about how trash society is and I was like, oh look, society research. I'm not saying it's not useful. I'm saying that it's not something you can really get excited about after those mid-game techs, which you need. Suddenly you're like, yeah, I could go for that. You are overpopulated, really? And minerals. Goddamn minerals every time. Where were we? We're on market. What's the price on minerals these days? Ugh, still sitting around that ridiculous mark. Fine, I'll buy 5,000. Yeah, I know, I can not complain about the price of minerals if I'm the one driving it up by buying them all the time. I understand that. At the same time, I'm a hypocrite and I'm just going to own that, so... What was I even doing? I was looking through planets for some reason. Oh yeah, I was looking for food processing facilities to upgrade. Again, they are costing us in volatile modes, so I should be a bit cautious here. But we can make volatile modes, and we have enough stored up that I'm not too worried about that being an issue. Also going to have a look here. Ooh, hello. Repair. Too few pops on... Huh, okay. Wow, that world got smushed. I can repair the building, despite the fact there's not actually enough space for it, because I had the building there already. That seems like a bug. Whoops. Also, the game doesn't tell you if you've got a wrecked building when you haven't been involved in the war that the building was sitting on the planet of. I think the game should tell you, be like, by the way, your branch office got wrecked because there was a war. You probably weren't looking because it didn't involve you, but you did a branch office there that got wrecked. I feel the game should tell you that, because otherwise you have to check, and it's not something you need to check, it's a passive bonus that ticks. So there should definitely be a pop-up for that. Also, I really don't like the thick borders. I know they've been in the game for a while, but they look so... like, it's especially noticeable when it's like this, right? You've got turquoise red. Like, this is fine. Purple, light purple. That's, you know, dark, sort of greyish purple, purple. Maybe this red. Ugh, that's kind of works if you've got very complementary color, like you've got color and a base, like a gray gold, like a silver gold kind of works. Everything else seemed a bit like pushing the back. Like here, orange purple is just no. God no. And that's what will eventually break up our alliance. Their choice of coloring. Okay, get the Mars up and running. Decision, planetary growth. We could do these immigration pulls, but they do cost a lot in terms of consumer goods. I'm not prepared to pay that. And, ooh, I think we do have... Where are you? Yes, we can just about build another habitat. Just. At Neptune. Is that Neptune? Very, very white. Just about afford that. And I think that's the last one we can actually do in the Sol system. The Sol system is going to be pretty OP. And probably needs a lot of defenses. Like Gillis here is actually a second line of defense. This is one of the reasons I put that in Gillis. Partly because we get constant piracy there, and it should be able to protect the piracy around it, but also because anyone coming from this direction either comes through here, comes to Sol. So it will help. It is a very important defensive nexus for anyone coming this direction. Just like, you know, Procyon or Selnock is up here. So we've got Selnock covered. Gillis covered would be good. Either way, I think it's a good place to end the episode. Our economy's doing better. Everything... Ooh, is everything actually positive? Everything is positive or zero. That's the first time in a while. And with the habitats getting stronger, we should be able to put a lot more specialized stuff on them. Exotic gases, rare crystals, etc. Hopefully we can find out about the L-Gate at some point. I'm still waiting for that to show up. It's going to be another rare event. A rare tech event, I mean. Other than that, I think we're okay. I don't really think I want to get involved in any of the major things inside the galaxy right now. Like, can I make subsidiary? Attempting to take over the target or grant subsidiary capability. Okay, so can I like offer subsidiary status? You would say no because you're in a federation. And now we can use the subsidiary Casus Belli against them. And that's something I will definitely be considering. If I can get you two as a subsidiary, I'd like that. And that would really benefit us. In fact, if we have a quick look. Yeah, our cohesion's 104. We're good. Naval contractors, which is nice. Franchising. The effect of subsidiary subject power on relations is reduced by 33%. And the impact of branch losses on a sprawl is decreased by a quarter. And we get monthly unity, which is nice. But those are going to be pretty good for us. Yeah. So franchising, we should consider subsidiaries. Now we can get you a subsidiary. Probably want to go for the tin as well. What's your current strength? Pathetic, pathetic, pathetic. Inferior, inferior, pathetic. How about you, out of interest? Inferior, inferior. Really? Am I the strongest person in the galaxy? That feels very strange. I've been very behind on the military curve. But, okay, sure, whatever. That's fine. How is our military? Yeah, I predicted we'd be, after the refit, just have 20k. Yeah, we're going to be about 25 when we're up to that extra half fleet. We're not crazy powerful. Not 200 years into the game, 25k is maybe half what I'd normally be at. But then again, they've completely changed the power balance. Anyway, for now, give me some thoughts and ideas about what you'd want me to do. But until next time, Like, subscribe, feel free to comment down below, because of course YouTube needs that these days, and stay shiny.